Hello and welcome. This is Eagle Eye 621, and today we are back in my X-ray hacking world with two new X-ray hacks or glitches. You may remember last time I showed you a trick that involved the composter with a redstone torch like this, where you get in, you break it, and you hit yourself with a piston like this in order to be able to see through the floor. Now I have a better version of this one for you, as well as a way to look up. This one only lets you look down, and that was one of the questions I got a lot, was what if I'm caving down near diamond level, mining around, and I want to be able to look up? This one isn't going to help me. So I do have an updated version of this, as well as a way that you can look up while you are mining. Before I do that, let me ask you to take a moment to scroll down and hit that subscribe button. Next week is the 1-year anniversary of my first video, and I have something special that I think you're really going to enjoy, so you don't want to miss that. So first of all, let's talk about the up and the down. This one is going to be the down first, that is looking down, and that's the upgraded version of this. You need the things in this chest right here. You already know about the composter and the blocks and the birch trapdoor and the sand. It's always good to have some night vision just to be able to see clearly through everything. So you can see we already put our composter in the ground, and I'll link back to the older video to say why you want to dig down one. That's just so that you have these solid blocks around you. You put these blocks up. Now this trapdoor is completely optional, but it does make it much easier to slip into this composter than without it. Now once you're in, you want to remove that, and I will switch over to survival so you can see this is survival friendly. You may take a half a heart of damage, but all you're going to do is drop a gravity block on yourself. You just saw I did take a half of heart, and now you have the same effect. And then that night vision makes that nice and clear everything. And we got that chest last time. It did have a map in it. And you can look around and see if there are any spawners or any unlit caves if you're trying to make a perimeter for one of your mob farms. And you can very easily mine yourself back out. There is no problem there. Now, if you want to take this a little bit to the next level and just make this work for you, you can just keep moving into different places and keep looking down so that you're able to see. As you can see, it is kind of hard to get in there. That's what the trapdoors are for, but you can get it eventually. And just do the same thing over and over again from different perspectives, like this. And you can see that it looked like there might have been a spawner here out of the corner of my eye, which I happen to know is there. And then if you want to, you can just dig yourself a hole and continue to do this a little bit further down to make this a little bit easier for you to see. And in fact, surprise, we have a spawner right there. But now, if you want to look up properly, you can see that this is really blocking most of your vision. You can keep on moving around to do it, but I did say that there was a proper way to look up as well. So let's drop down one more time, and let me show you the second X-ray hack that we have today. And this is to be able to look up. And this right here is what you're going to need. You're going to need that night vision, which is very helpful. You're going to need some half slabs. Doesn't matter which kind. You're going to want a carrot on a stick with a saddle and a pig. And the pig is the magic here. Now, of course, in the real game, when you're not in creative, you won't have a spawn egg. You can pretty easily find most pigs, though, and if you just dig a hole straight down, put some water on the bottom, and push them in, really isn't that hard to get a pig where you need it to be. Let's just pretend I did that with this creative mode egg. You're going to slap a saddle on that pig, and I, again, am going to do this in survival. You can see I've already put some half slabs here, but I'll get rid of them and show you. It's just a normal little hole that you dig out too high. You want to make these top half slabs. That is very important. And as I said, let's go into survival. You may take a little bit of damage just because this is a very low roof. Not to worry. And now you're going to take your carrot on a stick and guide the pig into this hallway that you just made with the top half slabs. And you can see that we can now see up. And I scrolled away from the carrot on a stick just so I can look around without the pig moving on me. If you have it in your hand as you're scrolling like this, the pig will continue to move, which can get kind of annoying. And you can see all of the nice things that are up, and then you can move them a little bit so you can see from different angles. And it is a little bit of a glitchy type view because, again, this is really not intended, but this will help you find out what's going on. And you saw those two zombies just poof into existence, and that is a dead giveaway that there is a spawner right in that area, because that's how you have that poofing effect from those two. And then you keep moving, keep looking around until you've seen whatever you need to see. You can dig to whatever coordinates you see the mobs at, so you can light up those caves and make your area that much more safer and your mob farms that more efficient. And then when you're done, just scroll out and jump off, and you can take this guy wherever you want as you continue to dig around looking for diamonds and also looking for any caves that you can find. And that has been 2 ways to X-ray, one looking up and one looking down. If you found this video helpful, I would appreciate a like. Found it interesting, maybe even tell one of your friends. And for more videos like this, do be sure to subscribe. As I mentioned, next week is the 1-year anniversary of my YouTube, and I do have a couple of videos actually coming out that I think you are going to really enjoy. Thanks for stopping by.